So, welcome again. This is Jimmy with SongNet, and I was thinking because we're going to be having our showcase on St. Patrick's Day, I'd bring in somebody that's a little more familiar with that because he's actually Irish and he's part of what we do, and you've probably seen him at our showcases. So, Owen, it's been a while, man. How you been doing through the pandemic?
It has been a while, Jimmy, and it's good to see you. Thanks for having me. I miss SongNet so much. The live shows that we used to do at the Coffee Gallery and then, of course, at Urban Homestead, and excited to be part of the virtual ones coming up too. The pandemic's been okay. I mean, it's been hard for everyone, I think. It's hard for us to have all our gigs canceled, and we lose the social life too, because as musicians, songwriters, we enjoy meeting each other and listening to each other and contact with each other. It's a strange time. It's a whole year. I mean, I think now this is the anniversary of our lockdown. I just think this time last year, I think the 14th, I had a St. Patrick's Day gig on March 14th, which was a Saturday, because there's a Canoga Park. They have a parade out there, and then they have a stage, and at the end of the stage, usually I entertain for an hour or so, and I've done that every year for I don't know how many years, 10 years probably, as long as I've lived here. And last year it got canceled just the day before. They called and they said, oh, it's canceled. And then, of course, Paddy's Day, I always have, it's my busiest day of the year, always. All that week actually is busy. And I swear at the end of it, if I hear Danny Boy one more time, or if I get a request at the Wild Rover, I'll want to kill myself. So always like by the 20th of March, I'm like, I can't hear Irish music. I can't play Irish music. But this year, I miss it. It's going to be the first time that I haven't actually had a live gig. And of course, this is the case with everybody, but it's interesting that we thought it was going to be 2 weeks. Do you remember? They locked us
Oh
down
yeah,
for 2 weeks,
yeah.
and then it was a year. But so I've been doing as you've been doing, getting involved in some online shows and just trying to chat to people on Zoom, and staying busy at home. I'm recording, doing a lot of recording. So that's, I suppose, the positive side is not doing the live stuff. I'm actually able to get some tracks down. So
Yeah, well,
to answer, long-winded answer to your question, Jimmy.
no, no, that's exactly what I was looking for. I mean, I don't even have to ask you the rest of the question here, but also I just wanted to remind people that you do something on a regular basis with Divine Rebel Music too, right? So
Yes.
tell us
And
about that show. Yeah.
well, Divine Rebel Music, that's Dolly and JJ, Dolly Ramirez and JJ Shock. I mean, they've been instrumental in keeping our community together through this time, through these shows, as have you, with organizations like Songnets and a lot of the open mics, etc., that have been going on. And we were doing a weekly show called Songs and Sit Downs, where we interviewed musicians and we presented musicians, and we had musicians come on and do live shows, but not just musicians, but we also had other people in the community. And so it was a variety show that was supposed to run for an hour, but it always went, at least 90 minutes. And it was really a fun show. And then we decided to take a break. I think we did 18 shows in a row. And then we decided to go on hiatus, and they kept the second Sunday Songwriter Series showcase going, and that was a monthly thing. So I was hosting that. That's produced by Dolly and JJ, of course, at Divine Rebel Music, and a lot of our community, a lot of the members of Songnet also take part in that, as you know, and you have often been part of that too. And that's really a great show to have once a month for us all just basically to come together. Um, it's been on hiatus for the last 2 months because I think, as you know, unfortunately, Dolly and JJ went through COVID. Thankfully, they recovered and they're okay, but they needed a little bit of downtime. And the plan is to come back next month. So I'm looking forward to that. And, I very much enjoy being part of that, and to be able to sometimes interview the guests and also present the videos, and just to see everybody, just for a chance to sit here and be able to watch everybody's videos for up to 3 hours. I think it goes to maybe, I think it goes to usually about 2 hours.
Yeah,
And,
that's
you know, I think just like a lot of people in our community, just just can't wait for the day that we can all just sit in a group and just have one of, somebody up on stage and just go, oh my God, it's a real musician right in front of you,
that's what
Uh,
it's all about, man. And it's It's really good. Just like
Yeah.
having a real Irishman here on St. Patrick's
Yes.
Day. So that's really good. Well, hey, I got to get going, but thank you so much for saying hello. And I just wanted to make it a little bit different for our SongNet thing. So once again, everybody, we have our SongNet showcase on 17th. If you want to play, sign up to showcase at songnet.info, and we'll see you there. And Owen, hopefully we'll be seeing you around real soon too, man.
Yeah, I'm hoping to drop in on Patty's Day too. That'll be fun.
All right. Okay, so you take care. Have a good one. Remember to always live in the moment because the journey is often the destination.